A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a new shirt. MSX always, of course, and a big box of games from Japan. So, these are finally, you can get normal EMS shipping from Japan, which does change the logic a little bit. There are a number of titles in here. They'll all be individually wrapped. I'm not 100% sure why the box is that big, but maybe that's the box they had. Sorry, just get the top of the box open. Okay. Let's see what goodies we have inside. So, each one consolidated. So, first, I found another one of the Sony square box titles that I didn't have. This one was pretty cheap, and it's none other than Sony Chess. So they double spine these, so you've got English spine one side, Japanese spine the other side. Little hanging tab. We actually have the manual with this one, so very cheap for this one. I think it was about $10. And the cartridge, they're not very exciting, these cartridges, they're all in that particular style with very little art on them, but they're usually very reliable. So that just rounds off the Sony square box collection a little bit. So I am in my collecting MSX games, obviously shoot 'em ups if I can afford them, either filling holes in my Konami collection or upgrading, so I've got box copies, and the Sony collection, and that's got two parts. You've got the larger box Sony games and you've got these small ones. Now another one that I actually have a loose copy of, and it's a bit of an obscure game, you don't see it very often. Found a box for it, and it's Midnight Brothers, and this is actually a 3D maze type of game. I don't believe I've played it that much, but it's quite an interesting little game. Definitely didn't have it back in the day. And all we've done is, so we've got a cartridge, no manual. As I said, I'm not particularly fussed about manuals, but there we go. I believe, so we've even got the Mahjong game, I might be complete on those square box games again. Unless I discover yet another one that I didn't know about. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, next one. Sorry, extra sticky tape. Right. Now this is a different one, and this is a genre of game I don't have for the MSX. And it's none other than a 10-pin bowling game. I used to actually play 10-pin bowling many years ago, so I'm very interested to see what this is like. And it's an MSX2 title as well. I've never played it at all. So it's in this protective plastic. We'll just take it off so you can... That's rather well sealed. Just give me a minute. Do like, definitely some Japanese sellers look after their titles better than others. Take front is a very strong plastic. Alright, interesting box. It's like a slip box. There we go, you can see the art better now. That's actually quite cool. Once again, wasn't very expensive. Wasn't an auction, it was a buy it now. It's actually got a slip type case and a hard plastic underneath. There we go, it's a red thing. We have our instructions and the cartridge, the Tommyland. I don't have many from this particular brand. So the Tommyland or whatever it is, but it's Dynamite Bowl is the name of the game. So I'll actually be very curious to see, you know, what a bowling game is like. And I said it's not just MSX1, it's MSX2, so the machine's quite capable of doing more advanced games, so very much looking forward to that one. So next, yeah, I see quite a few of the titles they've left in larger boxes, not just in envelopes like they've done some of these others. Okay, next we have an ASCII title. Some form of shoot 'em up from ASCII. These are a bit hit and miss. They don't have English spines. I'll get you a little bit of a look at the screenshot there. So a simple shooter, early shooter. So you've got the cartridge in here like this. Okay, there we go. There's an alternate English sticker in here. It's called Scope On. So I take it you can put that sticker on there to get the English language. It's not in super duper condition because it's been... Oh, it's actually the front of the manual. Yeah, it's the front of the manual. But I suppose you could technically, if you really wanted to, cut that out and stick it to the cartridge, but I wouldn't want to destroy the manual. And it will stay in the box for me, so curious as to what this game is going to be. It could be a very, very simple shooter, or it could be fun. We'll have to wait and see. The box is a little dirty and things like that, but it's often quite nice to get the ASCII ones with a box because they don't have a lot of English on them, so it can be a little hard to tell the loose cartridges apart unless you know your kanji. Next, right, okay, we have another one of the Compile This Station titles. Now there are quite a few of these available. They go for various prices. I try not to pay, you know, I want to pay around the equivalent of $20 if I can. So this one's a little dirty. There's a more unusual one. Looks like we've got Yeez and Wanderers from Yeez on there. The back is quite dirty. And interestingly, you can see some of these ones like this one. I've seen this one listed as a buy it now for over $100. I'd never pay that for it. So it's a 4-disc one. I have no idea what's on them. Now I probably won't do a gameplay from this in this video because I've got quite a few titles and it's been a muck around. Probably do separate videos on these disc station ones. Oh, and this is one of the special ones. So there's the disc stations numbered from 1 to almost 100. They kept on going, but this is one of the 6 special ones. They don't put the number on the spine either for all of them. But here you go, SP5. So this is disc station special 5. So that must be a well, there's four discs in there as well. So something to investigate at some stage. I'll probably do a separate video just on that. Probably when the weather warms up. It is a nice day. I'm not craving this t-shirt in cold weather. Finally starting to warm up. Oh, well, we actually have another disc station. So this is really a bits and pieces. So this is a smaller format one, so it must be a later one. And we're double layered here. If I can find the scene. Well, there's the title, so I'm not keeping you in suspense. So it's the May one. So it must have 5 discs in it. On the side. That's what the number on the side means. Usually is the number of discs. So it's like they're a disc magazine. Okay, so disc station number 12 in small writing on the front. Looks in, well, this is in absolutely spectacular condition. So it's probably never been out of the plastic that I just took off. Heard the grip of death there. So it's all new inside. And we have 2 discs. Just trying to remember what that character is on the front. That's okay, I'll have a play and see what Dish Station DX, Dish Station Deluxe 2. So it's got a little user manual. So you'll have to recognise. Oh, okay. So one of them's we've got Quaff, which is a really good game. It's actually a really good fun game. It's a Kanji text. Alright. Once again, probably have to do a separate video to do some of these disk stations justice to have a bit of a look at them. I'll put together a bit of a series on those when I have a bit more time. But really cool. Brand new, pretty much. Once again, didn't pay much money for that. As I said, the freight on this lot was way better than previous. Right, and just like baseball games, there are a lot of golf games on MSX, and I hadn't seen this one. Now sometimes it can be the same game in a different packaging, but this is hole-in-one professional from HAL Laboratory and a nice large hard case. It's for normal MSX. And the other hole-in-one title, I do have hole-in-one, just not hole-in-one professional, so I assume this is a sequel. We'll have to wait and see. So it's in pretty good, other than the, you know, the plastic doing a little bit of bubbling. So we have the manual and the cartridge. So this cartridge definitely looks different to the other cartridge that I have. I'm sure I've got the other one in a complete copy as well, so but it comes in a smaller form factor, so very cool. That is the good thing about collecting for MSX, you never know what size form factor some of the things are going to be in. Okay, so now we have a box inside the box. Right, and we have bonus paper. It's another MSX2 title that I've never heard of. Now, I do not know the English name, and there's no hints. It's a platformer from Taito. It's a really cool cover. It's in really good condition too. And we're looking like, it looks a bit like one of the Wonder Boy games, but I know it's not. But it's listed. I can see the words RPG on there. And look, that's worth it for the cover alone. No manual, but it's a cartridge. The cartridge looks in really good condition. So, yeah, very pleased with them. Very hard, solid case too. So, and it's an MSX2 title. Once again, I have never heard of this one. I honestly do not know what the game's called. So, we will find out in the gameplay. And another box. Very light. Pardon me. Yeah, piece of paper. And some Japanese air. Ah! I know what this one is. Now, I do already have this title, loose. But it's a Konami title in a series I absolutely love the first game. And this second game is really good as well, although it changes its genre in its second game. So I really wanted a box copy. I think I tried about half a dozen times to get a copy. The copies come up all the time. Some of them do sell for a bit, but I was trying to get one for a decent price, and it took a couple of goes, but I finally did. It's none other than the Maze of Galious. So I actually think I did quite well with this box. So the first Knightmare, so it's the Knightmare game. This is Knightmare 2, Maze of Galious. The first Knightmare game was virtually a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up, which is really fun. Whereas this turns it on its head and turned it into a really good fun, platform multi-screen RPG. It's for the original MSX. Once again, I haven't gone manual, but there's a nice cartridge in there and a box. So that makes me very happy to have an upgrade of a game that I really like. Okay, there's still more in here. I reached 10 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there's 4 more boxes in here. I thought there was only 10 things. Anyway, maybe we have boxes of air. Or I'm getting old and I can't remember. Okay. More air. Right. So this one is another Konami game that I actually don't have. Although I technically have the naughty port that somebody did to the ColecoVision. And it's none other than Mopiranger. And unlike most, it's got spine fade. They normally do, because they've been sitting in a shop somewhere for ages. But it's covered in plastic, and it looks in pretty good condition as far as the case is concerned. Now, Mopiranger, I've played for a long time, but it's you're a mouse in a raft going around. I can't remember, collect things or anything, but it'd be good to have a play. Once again, have not owned a copy of that other than the Coleco port, and that is sealed up really well. It's not original. It's nicely packaged. We'll take that out. Okay, so you can see spine fade, which is fairly common. Once again, working to a budget, so haven't overdone it. Yeah, okay, so no manual, but the cartridge is really, really good. It's very shiny. Well loved, maybe sitting on a shelf for a very long time, so another Konami title, very happy with that. And yet, there is more. Okay. Japanese newspaper. This is a bit of hardware. Put a sneaky low bid in. One. Probably another. So I have 2 MSX 2 Pluses now, for which the drives have worked. I have ordered some belts from one of the mates in Europe. That'll get here eventually. But if that fails, we have a really good quality floppy drive, which I believe is beltless. And it's got a black fascia. I'm just trying to see the brand. I don't have my glasses on, so we'll better read it anyway. I can't see a brand there. I'll have to look up the article, but really good high quality floppy drive. It is from an MSX machine. It's either from a Panasonic or a Pioneer, I can't remember which, but it is most sought after because it doesn't use a belt. So, and it was verified as working in the thing too, so I think it only cost me about $12, but it is fairly weighty, so it probably added to the postage cost a little bit, whereas some of the other things were a little bit lighter. Right, we have more. Okay. Another ASCII title. I would say this is Doraemon, which is the box sliding puzzle game. You have to try and cross the maze from one side to the other, sliding the boxes out of the way and the right thing. Love puzzle games like this. And this is supposed to be particularly. This is in really good condition. This is way better condition than the other ASCII one. Definitely didn't have it loose or otherwise. See, once again, you wouldn't know what the title is if it was loose by itself. And is it? Oh, not Doraemon. Sugoban. Just ignore me. Obviously rambling here. Sukoban, the puzzle game. Manual's obviously in really good condition compared to that other one, so, and the cartridge is shiny, so it hasn't seen much use. So very, very good addition there. Now we have one more box in the bottom, and regardless of what's in there, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. Box. It's going to take me forever to clean this room up afterwards. Bubble wrap and packaging to do. So, it's another title I don't know much about. It's from Dexter Soft. And it's for the MSX. And it has pictures of ninjas all over it, so that can't be a bad thing. So, once again, title unknown. Box is a little squashed. I think I remember the picture of having the box a little squashed. Probably why I got it for a decent price. Box, I mean, it's squashed, but it's not that squashed. They definitely like to wrap their plastic well. Can't find the edge. Okay, really well wrapped. I will get it. We'll get in there. A little bit of knife rather than using a model blade. Somewhere in this room is my nice package opening knife. I'm sure it'll be underneath something somewhere. This is like triple layered plastic. Hard to find the seam. We're making some progress. I'm not to crush it any more than it is. It does feel like it's a little squashed. So there's the title again without the plastic in the way. So any game with ninjas can't be too bad. Open him up. And there we go. So it has a manual and not much of a manual, but a manual. And the game looks pretty good. It's seen some love. We'll definitely have to clean that one. And the box, yeah, the box is a little squashed, but not too bad. Nothing that is going to detract from it. Especially now we'll have it so it's not squashed. That's pretty cool. It really is interesting the variety of packaging that is used for all of the MSX titles from all of the different manufacturers. I should be able to unsquash this. Give it a go, but very, very happy with this lot of pickups. Now, we better get the MSX out and do some gameplays. That will take me a little while, so a bit of a gap between the two parts of the video. I am not going to be able to play every single one of these titles, but I'll do as many as possible. Obviously, Disk Station ones, definitely follow-up videos. Alright, let's go do that now. Right, first, with our very first gameplay, we have Ninja Kun Magic Castle Adventure, as its full name. Also released just as Ninja, with a nice picture of a ninja on the front of it, on cassette tape in Europe. I actually have a copy of that, that's why it sort of sounded familiar. But this is far more convenient to play, being in cartridge form. Let's give it a go. Now it is a ninja game, and I'm terrible at ninja games, so we'll see how. I like ninja games though. Okay, I'm the red ninja dude. Oh, and I use the second fire button to throw a throwing star. Hold down the button. Scroll. Oop, don't touch the fire. How do I jump up there? So you can't jump when standing, you can only jump. Ooh, and you can jump on top of them. You can't always see your stars. Dodge the fire. Grab the glowy thingy. Oh, he got me. I'm sure you can progress up. I just need to work that out. So we do get a skull every time we kill one of those. What's the point of having all those platforms if you can't get to them? Oh, survived that. You can't shoot the fire. There's a limited time thing here. Here comes another ninja. We can't go off the side of the screen. Oh, got me. I must be doing something wrong with this, but look, other than that, the graphics look quite nice, and I reckon once you've figured out how in the world you were supposed to get up on those levels. Interesting enough, you can't actually see the things. Maybe it's glitching out on this. I'm playing it on MSX 2. Sometimes you can have some compatibility problems with the newer systems. The very fact that I can't see my throwing stars, I mean there's something else wrong. I was just seeing if keys did anything. Oh, got me again. Alright, we'll leave that to later investigation, but as I said, it is the second copy of the game, but in cartridge form, much more much easier to just pick up and play. I'll just need to go away and figure out how to play that one. Alright, let's try our next title. So next we have Sugoban, Fight in Space. Bit of music playing. Let's see how we go. So, good old scrolling starfield. Ooh, I haven't hit anything yet. Okay, so we have different enemy types. These ones are shooting. Oh, very random movements though. Oh, that'll take me a little bit to get the patterns. This is quite fast. Those ones come from behind. Okay, you don't have to get them all. Press this on, they do get off. Oh! That was a bit mean. Now we know what the pattern is. Oh god, no. Whoop, whoop. Definitely isn't afraid to put a bit of speed on. Oh, very good though, those really colourful. Definitely allows some speed with the fire rate. Whoop! Oh, fell for that. Oh, first impressions, a simple but fun little shooter that I'd never heard of before, so MSX continues to surprise. I'll definitely play that one a bit more later and see if there's, how the levels progress. Alright, let's try next time. Right, so here we go with Sugoban. Not what I said when I was holding the box up. Things that come into my brain. So this is a puzzle game. It's on quite a few different systems. I'm quite interested to see what the MSX version is like. But basically a game where you've got to work out how to get from one side of the screen to the other by moving boxes. Okay, so this is our little dude. So we need to get him... Oh, so we need to get the boxes over here. Alright? So, we've got to be careful. So if we push this box forward, you can put it in a position where, it's stuck and we can't get it out. And you can only push on it. I don't think you can pull boxes. And we need to get in the situation where we can push boxes back the other way. But we only need 2 of them. Right. So if we push this and this one up here, no, I think I'm stuffed already. Yeah, I've messed up already. Oh no. So every time you move, it counts as a move. Oh, we've got to get 6 boxes. Look at that. Yeah, no, we're completely... So you can see the move counter going up there. And because I've moved that other one back there, I've really messed up. Shall I plead ignorance that I haven't played this for a little while? Yeah, see, like I've got no way of moving that box now. And even this one I've got in a corner. So I reckon if we press escape, no? Yeah, F1 resets. Okay, so you need to think about where you're going to move boxes before you get carried away. Now I think it was right to move that one there. And we'll move that one just up there like that. Move that down by 1. We can now come through here and push this one through. Now we'll take another one. And I believe there's something like 100 puzzles to get through. So this is sort of game that can keep you going for many, many hours. Now I'm not sure whether you can save or put in a code when you get to a certain... see, once you've conquered a level you don't have to go and do them all again. see this one I'm going to have to push down to here. I have to go around, push him to here, and push him down there. And this is level 1. Yay! 292 moves. It's possible you could do it quicker. Congratulations. Make a little intro sequence. Yay! And then you get another puzzle. Yeah, well, there's a lot of boxes to move in this one. Alright, really cool game. Easy to capture a lot of time away from you, but great fun. Alright, let's try the next one. Right, here we go with our bowling game. Apparently there's an MSX1 version of this as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it's got a demo mode, does it? Huh? Huh. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Alright, let's get into it. Got a nice colourful little logo there. Game A, Lane 1. Yep. Okay, let's select the defaults because I do not know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you can put a bit of spin on it and things like that. It's going to take a little while to get used to the controls. I didn't check whether you could actually move yourself to the left and right. Obviously I'm bowling fairly from the centre. I left the one in the middle. A bit too much. Ah yeah, look, you can move the player over a little bit, and you've got, you see the line up thing down the bottom there, so what we might do is we might try and go there. Ah, do a little bit less power. I didn't mean to do that little power. So now it's gonna, yeah. Oops. It's my first game, go easy on me. But this looks like it's got a decent amount of options, so what we might do is might move a little bit off centre. Go full power. Get a bit of spin into the front, and there! Oh, that's what we want. Yay! Now, I will say the music's nice, but the repetitiveness will probably drive me mad. Oh, unlucky. No! Alright, well I won't embarrass myself any further, but that actually looks like quite a decent 10-pin bowling game. I haven't actually played many on any systems very much, but it's actually a genre I don't mind, and I think I'll have to explore a little more and see how we go. And it's nice having the MSX2 version where you can have a lot more colour and everything in there, but I'll just have to play around with the controls and see if I can get a bit further. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so next we have Hole-in-One Professional. So yes, there is a Hole-in-One, a Hole-in-One Special, and a Hole-in-One Professional. So I'll probably actually have all three. And by the way, this is the cat who insists on being part of this video, because he wants his tea probably. Now I assume this has different courses to the other one. This is an MSX 1. In my database, MSX, the Hole-in-One Special is listed as an MSX 2 one. I didn't realise that, and I didn't really, from memory, I'll have to get that one back out again. But this is an MSX 1 game. It's not a bad golf game. Well, the original is. I haven't played this one. So we've got level, stroke play, course, queen size, king size. So we've got 2 courses, and you can have multiple players. So you can play people together, taking turns. So you play from a top-down perspective. You can set your angle of where you're going to think. So we've got to get all the way up there. You can change your club, and I think we hit the button to start the power, and then you've got to hit in the middle. Try to do that good a job. I don't know about that tree right in the middle of the fairway, but we'll see if that makes. Let's move over a little bit there. Where's our distance? Doesn't actually the hole, but how much far have we got to go? We shouldn't really use a wood anyway. We'll try and use a wood on the fairway. It's probably not a good idea. The tree didn't seem to make any difference, and we made it over and landed in the sand trap behind. Great. And it is automatically lining up our hole. That wasn't too bad. 3 on, yep. And then we have our putting, right? We don't seem to have anything like a slope. Oh, robbed. We'll do one more hole. But it's quite nicely presented. Oh my goodness, we've got to get all the way over there. Goodness, yeah, so going straight will get you in trouble. So these are obviously special hard courses. Professional. Definitely professional. Oh, I've gone a bit over to there. Out of bounds. Water hazard. And I hit the tree. So we'll probably see which pitching wedge best. Getting. No, I needed to. Well, at least I got in the rough. I probably should have been trying to avoid the tree by going that way. No, I got myself stuck. Alright, I won't embarrass myself any longer, but it's quite a nice, simple golf game. I quite enjoyed the Hole-in-One, and I'm sure I played Hole-in-One Special, unless I got confused and thought they were the same game, and haven't tried it. But I'm going to have to check whether that Hole-in-One Special is MSX2. Alright, let's try next title. Right, so our mystery game from Taito, as you can clearly see, is A Good Place in Heaven. And it's a platform game, so let's see how we go. And MSX2, so here's hoping. Some of the other Taito games haven't been, shall we say, super quality, and a little rough around the edges. So I can move and I can jump. And there's lots of kanji on there. Okay, I do believe I am talking to that guy. Oh, got a shop. Let me go in there. And of course the shopkeeper's a panda. Oh, 10. cost 10 for that. I have no idea how to control this, but that's okay. What's in here? Right, so we need to not fall on the spikes, I reckon. Is that our hit points on the top up there? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. If we jump on them enough, and not on the spikes. And then we get a thing. Okay. Oops. Ooh. You really got to get them. I think you can only do one at a time. Oop. Interesting way of drawing the screens too. The one on the right obviously isn't our hit points because it says 0 at the moment. Ooh, good guy. Oh, we can jump on top of him too. I mean, look, it's quite colourful and I don't really know what I'm doing. The mechanic of slowly squashing people into the ground is very interesting. And actually how they make the enemies disappear into the ground is actually quite fun. So, hey! And we're still going. Ooh, oh! Oh! Not allowed to go in there. Game over. Running out of hit points. Alright, not bad little platform adventure game. Need to maybe look up a bit of an English manual if I can to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Trigger 1, trigger 2 there. But that looks quite colourful and quite well done. Just needs a bit further exploration. So a nice little surprise one. But knew nothing about that one. Haven't even seen a screenshot of that one before. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with Mopiranger, a Konami game that I don't have, and other than I'll bring out vague memories, so I do have a so we say sneaky port that somebody did over to the Coleco. But I do admit I probably only played that once, so I'm very much looking forward to this, and probably on the thing that I always wanted to get the MSX version. And look, it's a Konami game, no big resolve. It's going to be good quality, so I'll take it to the mouse with my little red thing. And I can push those, yeah, okay. Okay. Need to rescue, nice. Okay, right. We're swimming against the current. And we can shoot these guys. Oops. You constantly, and the currents are going in different directions, so you've got to. Not sure how often you can shoot. There we go. Woohoo. So it's a bit of a Pac-Man, Mr. Do game. I mean, it's actually... what's that flashy thing? Ooh. Something I shouldn't touch. That's what that flashy thing was. Oh, stupid person, don't do that. Can't do that. So not only do you need to navigate the maze, you need to figure out how to get different places and not cut yourself off. So you've got these home areas where they come out of. Oh, almost ran into one, and you've got to watch the currents. And the red one's obviously more aggressive. Oh, shell spot. See, I need to figure out a way where I can go from that direction. I suppose I could have pushed that stone until I got past it. There we go. I've got a bonus ticking down as well. I'll try and do 4 levels because there's a chance that we'll have some different... no, I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to get one where you're going to get stuck at the end of a corridor and then not being able to get out. Now I need to get out to those, but let's do these interior ones first. Oh, and you can kill them completely there. No, I don't want to keep running low on bonus. Come on. Oh, can't make it. I'm too slow. Obviously, I need to work on the different strategies of playing this game. Of course, I'm terrible. Okay, let's go in here. Oh no! Oh. I'm making things worse. Can't push that any further. Oh God, no. Oh no. No. Oh no! I'm blocking myself off. Now, how in the world do I get myself out of this mess? Oh, and I didn't see that guy coming from. Alright, well, as you can see, I have a lot to learn with this game. I think it's great fun, and I'll definitely be playing this one a lot. Let's try our next game. Right, and last game I'm going to do in this set of gameplays, I'm not going to bother with the chess or the Midnight Brothers. I have played those ones before. I've technically played this one before, but not for a long time, and it is such a cool game. The Knightmare series of games is just fantastic. I actually have a third one as well, which is called Shalom. Maybe playing this one again will inspire me to play this one. But anyway, Maze of Galious, Knightmare 2 by Konami. So 1987, later Konami game for the MSX one. So we can do our sword and push up to jump, and quite a decent jump. Up and down ladders. So it's an adventure game, so at the moment I've only got quite low stats. Okay, and temporary. And I think you can push them, I thought. No, okay. Well, I obviously haven't played this for a long time. Oops. And avoid the stem. So I lost a little bit of our vitality. No, I'm in trouble trumping. Oh, you can break the stones. Oh, that's what it was. Whoops. Let's do that. So as you notice, it is remembering, let's see if I go back to the screen, everything that we've broken. So it's a true, proper explore adventure game. No, that one doesn't have much in it. And now we've got some bats. Oops. Ah! Whoa, we fell a long way. Oh, let's go and have a look here. Nope, didn't notice the hole there. Right, we obviously need a red key. Oh, pop the line out. Okay, now we've got a red one. Do anything with those dudes? Oh, no. Nothing with the door at the moment because we have no keys whatsoever. Oh, and we did again. Well, as you can see, I very much am out of practice with this one. So much so that I'm embarrassed, and we're going to have another go. And can we go sideways here? Yes, we can. Oops. Get in. There's a key. Goodness me. Okay, what's down here? Oh! The snail! Oh, that's a stick. Okay. Some of those dudes. Woo! So I said, as I play this, just remember this is an MSX 1 game. So you're looking at the extremely good use of colour, lots of animation with all the figures. So obviously you've got to figure out how to fall down to get that one. Okay, we're back to our main screen. Ah, this is this screen. Yeah, I thought we got a key. Let's go down this way. There's a key. Right, so now we've got 2 keys. Can we get up here? Obviously not for that door. Oh, that was the back, sorry. Now, that's a door. So obviously key with these guys is making sure you attack them from behind. Oh no. We've got a spare one though. Oh, interesting enough, because we're near that door, we've opened that door now. World 1. Ooh, okay, cool. Stages with beautiful graphics, lots to explore. I definitely need to get better at it. And learn more of where we're supposed to go. Ooh. Okay. Vicious tree. Let's fall down this great giant passage. Oh, onto a tree. I thought we might have been able to do something there, but obviously not. More different creatures. Ooh, we've got a spell thing over there. We'll probably have to go the other way to get that. It's a spider! Ah! And I'm dead. Okay. I need more practice. Getting a complete copy of this will reinvigorate me to play this game more and get further in it. I'm sure there's probably lots of other people there that have played that game a lot more than me. So I'm very excited to have a complete copy of that one and all of these games. I think there's quite a few there that I'll be playing a lot more. Look, the demo's showing you lots more of this game than I did. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.